Story, and they've left behind Loughlin, who's been eased out of contention as they run into the straight. One flight left. Dancing City wrestles back the lead from Jatara. Now be Nast on the outside as Predators Gold. Then I Will Be Bay and Stellar Story as they come down to the final flight. It's Dancing City from Predators Gold on the outside. Jatara on the rail. These three covered by less than 3 lengths. The final flight. Dancing City from Predators Gold. Who's not done with on the outside? Jatara is fighting back on the rail. It's on the final 150 yards. It's the stable companions. Dancing City from Predators Gold and Jatara. Dancing City is holding Predators Gold and Jatara. In 4th place, Stellar Story. And back to 5th was I Will Be Bay.
Discovery on this long run to the 2nd flight. Magical King leading the way on the far side. Rock Dance and Jinko Blue, and 135 Not Out tucked away. On the right still is Diplomatic Ash with Mumford's Magic.
Heels of the leaders, then into Lotto. High Wind and Bunting is trying to stay on. Turning in with 1 flight left, and the McCann Fitzgerald Spring Juvenile hurdle. Off the bend, it's Mashborough from Looming Cargés on the outside, who draws level. After them is Stormheart, then into Lotto. Carla Conti weakens, and then Bunting as they come down to the final flight, and Cargés strikes the front from Mashborough. Stormheart on the outside. Over the final flight, the stable companions go. It's Cargés from Stormheart on the outside of Mashborough, then Carla Conti who's trying to coming in ahead of Bunting, but it's Cargés driven out by 2 lengths as they run up towards the finish. It is Cargés, a perfect opening to the show for Danny and Willie Mullins. In 2nd is Stormheart, Mashborough and Bunting. A 1, 2, 3, 4 for the trainer Willie Mullins, then Carla Conti and Illegal Diamond next.
Oh, what a start to the day for Danny and Willie Mullins. A Grade 1 double, 7-2. Once again, the favourite, chosen by Paul Townend, has to settle for 2nd best. And Madras run a really good race from the front. And
as they come back to their point of departure, and with 1 fence left, it's Found a 50, nudged on in the lead from Facile Vega, Il Était Temps on the outside of Marie Nationale, who goes for the inside. As they head down to the final fence, it's Found a 50, Marie Nationale, Facile Vega, and Il Était Temps as they near the final fence, and it is Found a 50, the red cap from Facile Vega, who nodded a mistake. Marie Nationale, who's lost his sequence. It's Found a 50 and Il Était Temps who are battling it out. 2.5 in front of Facile Vega. Found a 50 and Il Était Temps. They're stride for stride. Il Était Temps! Danny Mullins has done it again for his Uncle Willie. Running down Found a 50 and Facile Vega. Sharjah and Marie Nationale finish 5th. Synesia completes, long way off them.
wow, the day for Danny Mullins and Willie Mullins couldn't be much better. The first
man, Max Flamingo, Canal End, followed by Shanbally Kid, and Park of Kings is keeping on in between horses. It's Maxim down to the final flight, kicking away by 3 lengths to Grey Cool. Park of Kings, Canal End, Shanbally Kid up the inside, then Yates Star. Panda Boy, the final flight coming up, and it's Maxim, the leader from Grey Cool, trying to mount a challenge. Then Park of Kings, Yates Star is coming home best of all on the outside, and then Shanbally Kid and Panda Boy, but it's Maxim and Carl Miller maintaining a couple of lengths advantage from Yates Star on the outside of Grey Cool. Maxim needs the line badly. Will get there from Grey Cool, Yates Star and Panda Boy.
Oh, it was a really good finish to the staying handicap hurdle, and it's gone to Maxim. It's one for Gordon Elliott and Carl Miller. Oh, Grey Cool at the winner every which way in the straight, but just couldn't go past, just couldn't get there in the end, having jumped the last seemingly with a bit left in the tank.
Mr. Slow, who's now getting a nudge. 2 lengths off them, and 3rd is Conflated as they round the home turn. 1 fence left in the Paddy Power Irish Gold Cup, and it's Galopin des Champs from on the outside, pushed up to try and mount a challenge. Faster Slow. Conflated gets a crack over on the far side. They're coming down to the final fence. It is Galopin des Champs from Faster Slow, who's not going away. On the far side is Conflated. The final fence, it's Galopin des Champs. A mistake by Conflated, and it's gone at the last again. Galopin Des Champs looks to have the measure of fast or slow as he's about to avenge defeats inflicted by his great rival. It's Galopin Des Champs who lights up another Dublin Racing Festival. Repeats Penny Pound Irish Gold Cups for Paul Tan and Willie Mullins. Fast or slow second this time. Maximus third of those to get round. Jack Kennedy's fine.
Well, that's good, and the three's on favourite. Galopin Des Champs has one unflashy, a little deliberate.
Is dropping back, and then Solness with Pat Doro starting to dig in on the inside. Round the final bend with one fence left, and it's Pat's Choice and Jack Kennedy laying it down to Typical Thomas and Mark McDonough, and then Madara James Reevely, and going for a run in between horses is Pat Doro and Sean Flanagan. Out wide is Solness and JJ Slevin at the final fence, and it's Madara over in front from Pat Doro, then Typical Thomas, Pat's Choice, Solness is next, but away and gone is Madara. The visiting Madara's gone clear from Pat Doro. Solness next, and then Pat's Choice, and up to the finish the Ryanair Handicap Chase goes to 8 Madara for James Reevely, and Sophie Leach second is Pat Doro, Solness third, and Pat's Choice fourth.
Yeah, the Brits running riot at the Dublin Racing Festival. Madara has scored in the Brian Dew and Friends colours. James Reevely riding this horse 4-1 joint favourite, and I tell you, if there's one division, Steve, where the British might be the more lethal. For
Side of Hen's Tooth and then My Great Maid, you ought to know. A Dream to Share now been asked to pick up. Round the bend for home with just over 2 furlongs to go, and it's the Enabler who's through on the inside. From Jeroboam Machon, who's coming there in the light blue jacket. Joystick falls away, then you ought to know. Next is Redemption Day, Hen's Tooth, and A Dream to Share wide of them. Racing to the final furlong, another new leader. It's Jeroboam Machon, who shifts away from You Ought to Know. The Enabler is next, followed by Redemption Day, and A Dream to Share has lost his winning streak. It's Jeroboam Machon and Derek O'Connor running out a very good winner from You Ought to Know, Redemption Day, the yellow clay.
That's a really impressive performance from Jeroboam Machon, who has won this Future Stars bumper in some style. A Dream to Share has lost that 100% record, and this 12-1 winner is another one for Paul Byrne here at Leopardstown. Really enjoyed that big